Okay, so this is the first snow day that I've had in Alabama that it actually snowed. Don't quite know when it snowed, obviously overnight or something like that, but it's like 20 some odd degrees out here. It feels great. It looks like this stuff is going to stick, so it won't just up and, disappear on us by midday. So hopefully we might have 2 snow days, but we'll just find out. This is not my first time having a snow day as a teacher, but it is certainly my first time having a snow day where it actually snows in Alabama. So, there is a big difference there. We got a nice little fire in the fireplace, and it looks like she's going to try and make a snowman. I don't know if it's thick enough for that, but hey, I'm not faulting her for trying. We already had ourselves a little snowball fight, if you can see all the little divots there. I got her a few times, she got me once or twice. Anyways, I'm sure we're going to update you on this day because this is just too nice not to share. Alright, so we got a nice little fire starter, well, half of fire starter log in there so we can come in and get warm. This isn't my first rodeo, so we've already got some soaked mittens that are going to get dried by the fire. I'll probably end up moving them actually down here, but this is where we're going to get warm again. To answer the question though, are we going to go anywhere today? Absolutely not. There's no point in risking anything on the roads because the roads are nice and slick and icy, so no. So it was a good hard storm when you've got it all the way coming up your carport, all the way in. Alright, that's one thing. And then you got it on the front of your windshields too. So this is definitely a first for our carport where it actually didn't serve its full purpose. Here's the front yard that's unspoiled. And this is what I'm talking about though as far as the roads are concerned. My driveway is already frozen over. I mean, that's ice. We're not driving. Absolutely not. We'll, however, check the mail and see what the rest of our neighborhood looks like. Alright. Hear that? That's ice cracking underneath me. That is not what one would call safe. Alright, I'm gonna go inside. She is working on that snowman with a rake because it's only like 2 inches of snow, if that. So she'll be doing that for a while. Alright, so how's that snowman going? Is he gonna be short?
He's not gonna be quite that short, but he's gonna be short. He's only gonna be about that tall.
Oh, okay.
He ain't doing too bad.
Okay.
He's got a lot of debris in him because it's winter and there's.
Well, to be fair, so do I.
All over the ground.
Okay.
He's more gonna be like a snow angel because it's gonna be sort of pyramid shaped.
Okay. So Egyptian style, got it.
Egyptian style snowman. More snow over here.
Anyways, I figure this is probably going to be one of the few that we're actually going to film throughout the day and such, and then compile into a actual upload. But I mean, something this nice and special, you kind of have to, right?
I guess so. Thing of it is, it's nice and special to us.
I know, that's
Other
my
people
point.
don't care. Well, I don't want to say they don't care, but some people.
Some people have had a month of this.
I mean, yeah, some people get snow all the time.
Well, what I'm getting at though is like some people up north, they've had an entire month of this. They're kind of over it. Whereas this is our first snow in how many years?
About 7.
So first snow in 7 years. It's not the first snow I've seen in 7 years, but
Well,
first
we're
snow
in
here.
Mississippi for a while.
I was in Mississippi.
Snow's more there.
I was in Texas, and it snowed there, oddly enough, which you wouldn't think out in West Texas it would do that, but yes, it did. It gave us a few days off. That was pretty cool.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring this in too. Okay.
Anyways, in a minute, though, you do need to come in and warm up.
Okay.
I know, I'm a terrible, terrible parent.
Tap.
But, you know, you've been out here in the 20s for a little while, so you might want to think about coming in and warming up. Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm almost done with him, I think. Because I don't think I can get too much more height without making a bigger middle and a bigger base.
I can agree with that. Okay.
Okay, guys, we're back outside. There's my finished snowman. That's as far as I'm getting with him. However, this time we decided to bring out our little princess, Hops. And she's seen snow before. She's played in snow before, but we wanted to make sure that she got to experience this snow as well. So we're going to let her walk a little bit on the snow. We're not going to keep her out here long because, you know, she is just a little fur baby. But normally she loves coming outside.
I think she's just getting her bearings right now.
Yeah, I mean it's cold. It's 22 degrees, I believe. That's what Google told us.
Yeah, something like that.
So it is cold out here compared to what she's used to, but she's getting her little footprints in the snow. I almost said sand because, you know, that's just where we're from. We're more used to having the footprints in the sand than the footprints in the snow. There's a doggy out here too. I hear him. He's not too happy. He's barking. He's like, it's cold out here. Let me inside.
Come on, mush.
Mush Hopkins. She's just sort of looking at everything like, why is it white? And why does this only happen sometimes? Did we move? Did we move to a place where the ground is white? She's still trying to figure it out. Like, do I want to go back inside or do... I think she's honestly sniffing the air right now, though.
She's probably smelling her little fire.
Maybe. Yeah, we got a nice warm fire inside.
I feel like her neighbors are having one too.
Probably.
Just don't see the smoke as much.
There was an ambulance that went by earlier. Made me wonder what was going on. Not sure if somebody was trying to drive in all this and they don't know how or what. Well, she has found like the patches that have melted or that I've scooped up, and that is where she has planted her little feet. I think you might need to pick her up and cuddle her, babe. Okay. She's looking a little bit cold.
Come here a little bit.
Cuddle her up. Get her nice and warm again.
But the big reason why we don't go out onto the roads and such is this is the first time Alabama's had a snow in 7 years. It's not the first time I've seen the snow in 7 years, but the Southerners in general do not know how to handle it because it's like once a decade kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas some people, like my dad grew up in Colorado.
Now,
he got snow multiple times every year because he was near the Rocky Mountains and such. So, yeah, he would know how to drive, go to the grocery store and so on and so forth. But us, we don't get the practice like he had.
Well, what I was going to say, though, is me and you don't know how to drive in the snow. But honestly, a lot of people...
but I just haven't practiced.
Listen, though, what I'm getting at is a lot of people around our particular area probably do because they're not from here.
True.
Our area is military. These people are from all over the country.
Okay, let's go inside.
So there's more people here that know how to drive in the snow than where my parents are right now.
Alright, what you doing?
Cooking us a taco dinner.
Alright. Want to tell about the getting the Google thing to play us some music?
Oh no. Okay, so I don't think we've actually done a video on this yet, but we got a Google hit, like the thing that I don't want to
Google Home.
Yeah, Google Home thing. With some of our wedding money, basically. And it's really great. Like, we've really enjoyed it. We've been playing different music all day. Well, a minute ago, I asked it to play some country music. And for whatever reason, it didn't quite understand what I wanted. And it played, it's like, okay, playing black country music on Pandora. And I was like, okay. And it was like old blues music is what it was. No, it didn't even say, it said like Black History.
Country music.
Country music.
Yeah.
So I guess it was something special they were doing for Black History Month because, like, that's February. I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. But I was just wanting some modern day country music. So then I say, hey, Google, play country music. I said it again, And then it's like, okay, playing uplifting country.
It's only available for Google Play Music subscribers.
Yeah, he's
You said it.
Play Music gas station.
Oops. Anyway. And then he said,
Hold on. Hey, Google, stop.
He said that he was going to play uplifting country music. And it was like Christian country music, I guess, but it wasn't on Pandora. So, like, they have like this Google Play kind of thing.
It's like Pandora, but it's made by Google, thereby it's somehow superior in the eyes of Google.
Right. I don't know. But
God forbid someone be biased.
Most of the music on there I don't think is like regular licensed music, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so that still wasn't what I was looking for. I mean, don't get me wrong. I listen to Christian music in the car. That's like what I typically listen to on my commute. But I was just wanting some regular country music. So Wayne goes up to it and says to play Garth Brooks. And that I understood, and it played Garth Brooks on Pandora for us. But it was just funny how, like, we've had it play, like, all kinds of weird bands. Like, we were having it play
Sublime, the Vandals.
Yesterday. The Vandals was, like, the first one I had it play. Yes, we're very weird music people.
Earlier was the Grateful Dead.
Earlier I had the Grateful Dead going. So, we just like all kinds of different music. But this is the first time it didn't understand what kind of music I wanted to be played, and I thought it was funny. And I guess because maybe it has to do with every other time we would say a specific artist, and so they would play it, but I was just like broad, like saying a genre, and so it has so many of that genre that it went to like the first one in it. I don't know. It was funny though, I can tell you that.
We had a pretty good laugh,
Yeah.
I'll admit.
We've been having fun with our Google Home, though. We'll have to do like a video where we're asking it some fun questions and whatnot. Why don't you tell them what else we've been doing today, sweetheart?
This is all going to get compiled together. So, I mean, so in the video they're going to see that we played
That's
in the
not
snow.
what I'm talking about.
Alright. Oh, organization stuff, yeah. So, in getting warm from outside playing and such, we went ahead and started to organize our office by downsizing mainly. So, we've been burning old stuff
Show them.
and so on.
Show them the mess. They'll like to see it.
Oh, Lord. Alright, well,
It's in the process of getting stuff organized.
so this is in the process of getting stuff organized. This room was perfectly clean, like, last night before we pulled this stuff out. And
Once we found out we were going to have a snow day today, we were like, okay, we can be productive. So last night we pulled out all of the stuff out of one of our closets. This is all the things from one of our closets, our office closet. And that one is the one that needed the most help, obviously. So that's why we started with him. But basically, like, it was a lot of stuff that we just never unpacked. I mean, Wayne and I, we've had probably 3 moves where we didn't unpack certain things from that move. Like, that box just kept getting moved around without ever being unpacked.
that was separate of each other.
Yeah, so for me and for him. So we've been finding all kinds of old stuff, a lot of stuff that's just like trash, like just get rid of this. And we probably made like what, two or three trash bags, but then also just burnt a ton of paper.
Yeah. So it's 2 to 3, might be 4 out there. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really matter at this point. But enough garbage, well, that we usually make around 2 to 3 bags a week. So for us to have already 2 to 3 bags, if not 4, already in there, it's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we've been burning like, cardboard boxes and old papers and,
Yeah, like mail that
I
is
found
crazy
tax
old.
documents from 10 years ago, quite literally, and things like that. And I'm just like, how on earth did I not know where this stuff was for this long? This is ridiculous. But yeah, this is quite a big
once,
little project for
Once
us.
we've got it all done too, we'll show you what the closet looks like after. We should have done a before picture of the actual closet. But just imagine all the stuff that's in our living room right now
In
was
one closet.
In one closet. Not even like a big closet, guys. This is just one of those like little, you open up the 2 doors, you have some space and a shelf type of closet.
Yeah, it's French doors
Not
open.
walk-in.
French doors open, and you've got about 2 feet deep and about 8 feet tall, and that's it.
About 8 feet long, maybe. Maybe a little bit more than 8 feet long.
Maybe that, but still, it's quite small considering what we were able to stuff in it.
Yeah. That still shocks me that all this stuff came from in there.
But
Now, that being said, I do think that we had a few boxes that were outside of the closet because we just didn't have anywhere to put them, and so the office was becoming our catch-all. So that's why we wanted to start there first and get it straightened up. We've invested a lot since last year in new shelves, new storage, things like that. And so now we need to actually organize it all, and that's what we're trying to do on our wonderful snow day off. And Wayne just found out that he gets tomorrow off for a snow day too. Now, I haven't found out for my work yet. I'm still holding out hope, but
if you worked in the same district, we would have gotten
I
the
have a
call
feeling
at the
that-
same
I have a
time.
feeling I'll be going to school tomorrow with after schoolers, and
And I get to sleep
you'll
in
have
and
the whole
enjoy
day.
life
yeah.
without you.
Anyway, this food is about done, so we're going to go ahead and have our lunch/dinner and enjoy. See you guys. So I finally got a message at 3:30 that there will be no school tomorrow. So excited, so happy, yay, yay, yay.
I'm just glad because I'm definitely would need the help to clear out all of this that's in our living room still.
Yes, it's still in our living room, but we've been working on it it, but also enjoying a little bit of ourselves. But I'm just, it was really devastating because I kept getting messages about other, like, my coworkers would send out, oh, this county's closed. Oh, this school system's closed. Oh, that one's closed. And we still hadn't heard anything about ours. So I was just very sad. Until now. Now I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, woohoo!
Yep, you've got socks on. You've got a cat on the socks. And,
I've got mismatched socks on. That was the kind of snow day I was having today.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm
Well,
excited. Hopperella's probably really confused about what day it is.
Right.
Like,
Well,
why are my people here?
we still have a snow pyramid or tower or whatever.
Termite mound.
That'll work too. You can still see how much snow we have. A good bit of it's been raked for some reason.
To build the snowman.
I know. That's why I said it.
Let's figure out what the temperature is outside there. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Fort Mitchell right now, it's 29. There is currently a hard freeze warning in effect.
29, so it's gone all the way up almost to 30. So it started off this morning at 22.
Yeah. So, I mean, considering that, I guess the big question now is how long is this hard freeze going to stay in?
Because he's been saying that since last night.
Yes, he has. So,
Because our Google is a male.
yep. Anyways, well, let's go ahead and enjoy a little bit more of our day.
Yeah.
But I figured I'd go ahead and update.
No school tomorrow.
And this is what
This is
teachers.
how teachers really react when they find out that there's a snow day.
Yes, you said it a whole lot better than my stuttering self would. But yes, this is exactly what teachers think.
There's a teacher guy that does like some parodies and stuff like that, and he did a thing yesterday about snow days, like when teachers are waiting to find out if they have a snow day. It is very similar.
Oh yeah.
You're waiting around, your phone keeps going off because everybody's texting about if they're going to be off or not, and you're waiting for the actual official word one way or the other. So I'm finally glad to have the word. See you guys later.